Hello and welcome to Head and Shoulders, where we cover athletes' performances and otherwise that are head and shoulders above the rest. And yeah, these timers are really doing some stuff. Let's see Dina Asher-Smith's first run above or below 10.8. Let's see her run this 10.71. Hopefully they don't copyright strike me, but let's see.
Dina Asher-Smith, world, they will need to excuse me, goes in fourth. Twice a silver medalist, 11.
Let's skip ahead.
Form after a very quiet second in a semi-final, 11 to only 11:58 in a semi. 100 final, have the 7.
Dina Asher-Smith. Let's get it.
So, Asher-Smith in 5. Watch her. Watch the clock. Set. Directly to the side of fourth right and the white has been left behind now. Asher-Smith steam away with it from the gap widening. Good running late 3 flash of Philip, but it's a win there. Asher-Smith 10.71 in his national record. And my gosh, how big an improvement on that national record. 1.2 the win behind her. At last the win gods have been kind to.
Okay, now you guys remember how I said that most of these races are 0.8 to 1.3, 1.2 tailwind. So when everybody keeps equalizing them to 0, that's kind of pointless because your outside is rarely ever no wind. With that being said, yeah, okay, let's go ahead to what wound up happening here. Where is this at? So 10.71. And then here we go.
Sorry, folks. Reset. Go back. Pretend the last 2 minutes didn't happen. 10.97. It's still a great time for Dina Asher-Smith, but subtly different to 10.71.
Okay, now for the people that keep complaining and they say, "Oh, Shelly-Ann, Fraser-Pryce, the time went from 10.68 to 10.63." If you guys are new here, check out, and I'm probably gonna tag it here. Check out the video where I went over how these timing systems work and how everybody does do the timing. You see these red lines? That is where we determine where the times are. I have been a timer. I've done it at the Missouri Valley Conference in NCAA's Division One. I've done it at national championships. I've done it at other events locally at high schools and for USATF too. So I know the ins and outs of Finish Link software, high tech, and all that other stuff. But yeah, that is crazy. So she didn't run a 10.71. People in the comment section were saying Dina Asher-Smith ran a 10.79. I don't know where they got the 10.79 from, unless that was in the prelims. But if that's the case, then the national record wouldn't have been 10.83 at the start of this race for the UK. So with that being said, yeah, Dina Asher-Smith seems ready. She said in the interview right after, I'm not going to go over that right now, but yeah, if people thought that, Sha'Carri, Richardson, Shelly-Ann, Fraser-Pryce, Okagbare should be sweating right now, nope. They breathed a sigh of relief. Dina Asher-Smith did not run a 10.71, did not break 10.8, didn't do any of that. She ran a 10.97, and she said she even felt like that wasn't what she ran. She said it didn't feel like that type of run. She didn't feel like she was going that fast. So, I mean, even when you see this run right here, she was very bouncy, unusually bouncy in this race. She wasn't as controlled. Her body was rocking back and forth. We can go over her race at another time, but I just wanted to cover this on a quick one. What do you guys think about this? How do you guys feel about these timers? It seems like the timing system in the United States with these starting blocks are just jacking up. Okay, so they fumbled, they flubbed it up. Nigeria couldn't get it together to get the correct wind reading until like an hour or two later, and then it winded up being an illegal wind reading. So people can't argue and say, well, oh, they did a legal. Well, they got it at a legal wind reading. So Okagbare with her time was not a legal time. So people can't just be like, well, she did this. Hey, look, she didn't run it with a legal one. What are you guys complaining about still? So with that being said, the systems, seemed to be a lot of pressure this year. A little bit more than usual, actually. A little bit more than usual, I've noticed. And maybe it's because they got new systems that everybody is installing in. But yeah, that one, like I said, how these timing systems work, they got uh some kind of system or whatever that comes in. You got to open the camera. You press the button here where you open the camera to start collecting the times, right? And so when it starts to collect the times, it's going to, you can guesstimate, you can have it where it guesstimates where that time is, and then you would correct it manually with by your hand. And so whatever that system was, on the newest ones for the last, I think 3 or 4 years, if they did anything different, I'm not sure with that. But if it's anything like the one that I used, uh, is it 3 or 4? Yeah, about 3 years since I used the last one. And so if they've updated anything from that point that's not there from 3 years ago, then I wouldn't know about those new updates. But if it's anything like that, it probably just caught her hand or something, or maybe it just altogether just got it wrong. Maybe it caught her foot that was ahead of her body. And this small amount could be 2/10 of a second. So I don't know. But these timers, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get that one together. That was crazy. That was crazy. And that's why so many of these athletes usually wait until the official time. Even with the rounded up, I haven't seen a 2/10 of a second. It was almost 3/10 of a second off. That is freaking crazy to have almost 3/10 of a second off. She went from 71 to 97. I could see 71 to 79, 71 and 75, 71 and 80, but 3/10 of a second almost. That's 0.26 off. That is a huge amount to be off in a 100-meter dash. So I don't know who the heck was falling asleep at that thing, and they quickly said click, and then they realized that, oh, we messed up. So catch you all on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. We're looking for 1,000 subscribers. Let's go.